saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us on the Teaching 𝙏𝙏𝙧𝙧 YouTube, and thank you everyone for joining us on the hall today for this very important and insightful topic today that Rinpoche will be guiding us on, which is the 3 important points of tantric practice. So while waiting online, I guess most of you have heard the new song that we're playing. That's the debut. There's a new song launched by Rinpoche during the Vesak Day. So if you're interested, you can actually check out the Teaching 𝙏𝙧𝙧 YouTube or Spotify channel to download this new song. So before we begin the teaching, we will be inviting Anila to do the prayers before teaching. All right, so we invite Anila now to kick off the teaching with the prayers before teaching and with the praises to the 8 noble auspicious ones.
Okay, praises to the 8 noble auspicious ones. Homage to the Buddha, Dharma, and Noble Sangha, and all that dwell in the auspicious realms of the 10 directions, when all appearance and existence is completely pure, its nature spontaneously perfect, may all be auspicious for us. Blessed Jomi Gyalpo, Southern Doruk, Jampe Genpa, and Gedapa Dapa, Gache Drapa, who loves all sentient beings, Zadrapa, whose compassion is as high as Mount Sumeru, Drapepal, who cares for everyone, and Saradrapal, who brings satisfaction to all beings. Just hearing your names increases glory, auspiciousness, and success. We pay homage to these 8 Sugatas: the youthful Manjushri, glorious Rajapani, Avalokiteshvara, Lord Maitreya, Siddhikapa, Nivaravishkabin, Akashakapa, and the most noble Samantabhadra. Homage to these 8 Bodhisattvas who are supreme in granting auspiciousness and success, gracefully holding our emblems: Upala flower, Vajra, white lotus, Naga tree, wish-fulfilling jewel, moon, sword, and sun. Making offerings to the Buddhas of all directions and the times are the goddesses, the creators of the light. Holding the 8 sublime emblems: Ursus umbrella, the auspicious golden fishes, the wish-fulfilling vase of goodness, the exquisite karma flowers, the conch of fame and glory, the excellent knot of prosperity, the eternal banner of victory, and the all-powerful wheel. Homage to these 8 auspicious goddesses: beauty, garland, song, dance, flowers, incense, light, and perfume. Just thinking of your essential qualities makes success grow more and more. The great Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, and Indra, the kings of the 4 directions, Dhritarashtra, Virudaka, Virupaksha, the Lord of Nagas, and Vaishramana, each one holding a divine emblem: the wheel, trident, conch shell, Vajra, Veena, sword, stupa, and banner of victory. I pay homage to the 8 guardians of the world who make auspiciousness and prosperity grow in the 3 realms. With all obstacles and harmful influences pacified, may the world we are now about to begin meet with ever-growing fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences pacified, may the world we are now about to begin meet with ever-growing fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences pacified, may the world we are now about to begin meet with ever-growing fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. Okay. Omahong, Omahong, Omahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. I take refuge in the Gurus. I take refuge in the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus. I take refuge in the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus. I take refuge in the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge and am enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge and am enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge and am enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. In particular, I must achieve enlightenment quickly in order to free all noblest kind mother sentient beings from the unimmeasurable ocean of samsaric sufferings and lead them to peerless full enlightenment. For this purpose, I must listen and thereafter put into practice the teachings of the profound Buddha Dharma. Teyata Shame Shamawati Shamita Shankru Ankure Mankure Marasite Karote Kyore Tizawati Oloyani Vishuddha Nimale Manapanaye Kukre Kaka Grase Grasani Omoki Para Moki Amoki Shamitani Sawa Grana Banda Nani Degihitua Sawa Para Pavadina Mimuta Mara Pasha Siddhabitwa Buddha Mudra Anun Gatita Sawa Mare Putarita Parishuddhe Vigasatu Sawa Mara Kramani. I prostrate to the gathering of Dakinis of the three places, coming from the supreme holy site of space and joy, who have the powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, and regard practitioners as their offspring. Aka Samarasa Shadarasa Mariape. Aka Samarasa Shadarasa Mariape. Aka Samarasa Shadarasa Mariape. Teyata Gade Gade Paragade Parasamgade Buddhi Soha. Teyata Gade Gade Paragade Parasamgade Buddhi Soha. Teyata Gade Gade Paragade Parasamgade Buddhi Soha. Truth above the great truth of the words of the exalted three jewels, may all others conditions be overcome. May they become non-existent, may they be pacified. May all the evils such as enemies, obstacles and hindrances and adverse conditions be pacified. Shantim Kriye Soha. May the 80,000 types of obstacles be pacified. May we be separated from adverse harmful conditions. May everything conducive be obtained, and by the auspiciousness of everything good, may there be excellent happiness here and now. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness and its causes. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering and its causes. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of supreme liberation. May all sentient beings be free of all bias, attachment, and anger to near ones and aversion to others. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I direct the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I direct the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Reverently, I prostrate my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actually offered and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginner's time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others and myself to the great enlightenment. The Heart Sutra. Thus have I heard, once the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagriha at Vulture Peak Mountain, together with great gathering of Sangha of monks and a great gathering of Sangha of Bodhisattvas. At that time, the Blessed One entered the Samadhi that expresses the Dharma called profound illumination, and at the same time, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, while practicing the profound Prajna Paramita, saw in this way. He saw the five skandhas also to be empty of nature. Then through the power of the Buddha, Venerable Sariputra said to Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, how should a son or daughter of the noble family train who wishes to practice the profound Prajna Paramita? Addressed in this way, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava said to Venerable Sariputra, O Sariputra, a son or daughter of the noble family who wishes to practice the profound Prajna Paramita should see in this way, seeing the five skandhas to be empty of nature. Form is emptiness. Emptiness also is form. Emptiness is no other than form. Form is no other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, perception, formation, and consciousness are emptiness. Thus, Shariputra, all dhammas are emptiness. There are no characteristics. There is no birth and no cessation. There is no impurity and no purity. There is no decrease and no increase. Therefore, Sariputra, in emptiness, there is no form, no feeling, no perception, no formation, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no appearance, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no dhammas, no I dhatu up to no mind dhatu, no dhatu of dhammas, no mind consciousness dhatu, no ignorance, no end of ignorance up to no old age and death, no end of old age and death, no suffering, no origin of suffering, no cessation of suffering, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Therefore, Shariputra, since the Bodhisattvas have no attainment, they abide by means of prajna paramita. Since there is no obscuration of mind, there is no fear. They transcend falsity and attain complete nirvana. All the Buddhas of the 3 times by means of prajna paramita fully awaken to unsurpassable, true, complete enlightenment. Therefore, the great mantra of prajna paramita, the mantra of great insight, unsurpassed mantra, unequal mantra, the mantra that calms all suffering should be known as truth. Since there is no deception, the prajna paramita mantra is said in this way. Dayata Om Gade Gade Paragade Barasamgade Buddhi Soha. Thus, Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasava should train in the profound prajna paramita. Then the Blessed One arose from that samadhi and praised noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, saying, Good, good, O son of noble family, thus it is. O son of noble family, thus it is. One should practice the profound prajna paramita just as you have taught, and all Tathagatas will rejoice. When the Blessed One had said this, Venerable Sariputra and noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, the whole assembly and the world of its gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas rejoice and praise the words of the Blessed One. Okay, we'll take a break here.
Thank you, Anila. So once again, the topic tonight will be the 3 important points of tantric practice by Rinpoche. So while waiting, you can actually like and share this teaching with your friends and family. So before we begin, allow me to share some of the announcements. So on the coming Saturday, which is on the 8th of June at 4 p.m., we'll be having the monthly Guru Puja. So it's an important puja for all students and disciples to renew our samayas. So we encourage everyone to join us in the main hall, or if you're unable to, do sign up online for our chalk offering also. And then on the 6th of June itself, Tuesday, is the first new moon day Chinese chanting. So we'll be inviting Anila to lead us in the grand offering ceremony, as well as recitation of the grand Jundi Dharani Sutra. So together we will be requesting Buddhas and Bodhisattvas to bestow their blessings and protection. So do join us in the main hall, bring along a Hai Ching and your Man Yi if you have. And if you'd like to, you can also make offerings online through the Teaching Choling website. And end of the June, we'll be having the orientation program once again. So welcome everyone, especially our new friends, to join us. It will be conducted in the Teaching Choling main hall here at 2 p.m. on the 30th of June, which is a Tuesday. So the orientation program will be conducted by our senior students who will be introducing more about the temple, and welcome everyone to join us on your journey in Buddhism. So you can sign up online and find out more. And upcoming in July, the 6th of July, is His Holiness Dalai Lama's birthday. So we'll also be having the Shakyamuni Buddha and 16 Arhats Puja. That will be at 9:30 on the day itself. So this celebrating of His Holiness' 89th birthday. So our Venerable Sanghas will be conducting this puja to pray for His Holiness and all Holy Gurus' long life, good health. So do join us in the main hall and also make the offerings early online. And we invite everyone to join us in a date with Guru Rinpoche. So that will be on the 13th of July. It's a Saturday. It's a full day event from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. You'll be at the Singapore Food Sing Association. So this will be a special event led by Singha Rinpoche. It's a one-day retreat That includes prayer, teaching sessions to deepen our connection with Guru Rinpoche. So it's a very precious opportunity for everyone to join us in a once a year opportunity to make merits, have massive merit accumulation, as well as it's a great purification to the path of awakening. So I'm sure everybody knows the great purification power of Guru Rinpoche. So do sign up early online so you can check out the Teaching Choling website for more. Yeah. So thank you everyone. So while waiting, we'll be inviting Rinpoche in a moment to the main hall. For those online, we'll be sharing with you the new song debut by Rinpoche during the Vesak period. So it's the song titled Refuge Prayer, which is Buddha Granam. Sorry, I mean. So those online, you can actually enjoy it now. For those on-site, we're playing it after the teaching. And those who are interested, you can actually download from the Teaching Choling YouTube music, as well as the Spotify. As well as the Apple Music also. Thank you.
Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami.
Okay, let's recite the 7-line prayer to welcome Rinpoche. Hong. Hu yin yogi no chansa, prema kesa dombola, yachen chogi godrune, prema june shesudra, kodu kandro mampoko, keki jesu labdrugi, jingi labche shesu so, guru pema siddhi hong, wogen yogi no chansa, pema kesa dombola, yachen chogi godrune, pema june shesudra, kodu kandro mamboko, keki jesu labdrugi, jingi labche shesu so, guru pema siddhi ho, ogen yogi no chansa, pema kesa lombola, yachen chogi godrune, pema june shesudra, kodu kandro mampoko, keki jesu labdrugi, jingi labche shesu so, guru pema siddhi ho, ogen yogi no chansa, pema kesa dombola, yachen chogi godrune, pema june shesudra, kodu kandro mampoko, keki jesu labdrugi, jingi labche shesu so, guru pema siddhi ho.
Please offer 3 prostrations to Rinpoche.
Text, please. Okay, let's offer mandala for the teachings. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. Om Vraja ground Ahong. Here's the mighty and powerful base of gold. Om Vraja line Ahong. The outer ring is encircled with this iron fence. In the center, the king of mountains, Mount Meru. In the east, the continent Puva Videha. In the south, Jampuvipa. In the west, Abaragodania. In the north, Uttarakuru. Around the east, the subcontinents Deha and Videha. Around the south, Chamara and Upper Chamara. Around the west, Sata and Uttaramantri. Around the north, the subcontinents Kurava and Kaurava. In the east is the treasure mountain. In the south is the wish-granting tree. In the west is the wish-granting cow. In the north is the harvest that needs no cultivation. Here's the precious wheel. Here's the precious jewel. Here's the precious queen. Here's the precious minister. Here's the precious elephant. Here's the precious and best of horses. Here's the precious general. Here's the great treasure vase. Here's the goddess of beauty. Here's the goddess of garlands. Here's the goddess of song. Here's the goddess of dance. Here's the goddess of flowers. Here's the goddess of incense. Here's the goddess of light. Here's the goddess of perfume. Here's the sun. Here's the moon. Here's the umbrella of all that is precious. Here's the banner of victory in all directions. In the center are all possessions precious to gods and men. This magnificent collection, lacking in nothing, I offer to you my kind and holy roots Lama, together with you venerable lineage Lamas, and to you Lama, compassionate Lama Lozang Tuang Doje Chang. Together the assembly of gods, I offer this pure and beautiful collection to you. In your compassion, accept what I offer for the sake of all beings. Having accepted these to myself and to all beings, please grant your blessings through your great compassion. This ground another perfume, strewn flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, four continents, sun and moon. I offer in visualizations as fellow Buddhas. May all sentient beings thus enjoy this pure lamp. The objects of my attachment, anger and ignorance, my body, my wealth and enjoyments, without any sense of loss I offer this collection. Please accept it with pleasure and bless me with freedom from three poisons. Venerable Holy Gurus, in the space of your true body, from billowing clouds of your wisdom and love, let fall the rain of the profound and extensive Dharma in whatever form is suitable for subduing sentient beings. Om Idam Guru Ranam Mandala Kam Niyatayami. Precious Guru, please grant me all realizations of the path, from Guru devotion to the completion of the training, unified Raja state. Please grant me blessings that my mind will become Dharma, that Dharma will become the path, that hindrances in the path may not occur, that I may cease all wrong conceptions and receive immediately the two precious bodhisattvas. Okay, let's all greet Rinpoche. Good evening, Rinpoche.
Good evening. So, today's topic is about the three important points of tantric practice. And so, I will talk up to a certain point, and then you have to switch off the thing, or because it's tantric teaching. And then those who did, how many of you did not receive tantric initiation? When the time comes, then also you have to leave. Okay? Did you receive tantric? Okay. So we'll go to up to a certain point. When it's tantric teaching time, you must leave the teaching hall. Okay? So this is this is because Tantra is not meant to be taught to the uninitiated. 没有受过灌顶的，等一下我讲到一个部分的时候，那你们就得离开。Okay? So today's topic about the three important points of tantric practice. They are important because it can make you successful, or it can make you walk fire, enter the demon. Okay? Yeah. Walk fire, enter the demon. Right? Yeah. 走火入魔会听吗? Okay, yeah. Okay, that means basically you enter the wrong path. So then so what is it? Why is it important? Because these are like your checkpoints. If you don't have a checkpoint, then after a while, because of being a human being, we are always seeking some kind of validation from others. Oh, whether I'm doing it right, I'm doing it well, or am I doing it correct? Am I progressing well on the path, and this and that? So, truth is, other than your guru, nobody can say. Because especially if you follow your guru for more than 10 years, 20 years, then there is a real teacher-student relationship that your guru knows you as you are. And then when it comes to the practice, then the practice is just as it is. It's not about wayang, right? Not wayang, not drama. Wayang means drama, okay? For the purpose of those in America and in Europe that you are listening in from, okay? So the whole purpose of these points is for us to do a self-exercise, to have like a checkpoint. This checkpoint can be done daily. Okay, it can be done daily, and the purpose of doing them daily is, you can cheat the whole world, but you cannot cheat yourself. 你骗得了全世界，骗不了你自己。So from there, then you decide for yourself what is the meaning of your life, what is the purpose of your life, what is the activity of your life, and your energy, and so on and so forth. So therefore, this is the part that is meant for you to understand. So first part of the 3 points. First of the 3 points is actually the foundation of all the 3 points. If you don't have this first point, the second point, third point becomes dangerous. Okay, the first point is actually feeling compassion. The feeling the compassion, right? If you don't have compassion, then many things that we are practicing, it really becomes a drama. For example, Asian these days, there are lots of traditions and everything that got lots of ceremony and rituals. Don't say Tibetan, even Chinese also have. Okay, Chinese also have, and so therefore the Chinese also have the daily ritual of offering food and water to charity, offering of food and water to the spirits and the ghosts and everything. It's a daily thing that we do. If you don't feel the compassion, just doing the act act of doing it, you know, it doesn't have much power. As you can probably also feel yourself very honestly, a person can do the act of devotion, but without the emotion of sincerity. Right? Like somebody says, buys you a cup of tea or something to drink and say, sorry. But the sorry is, sorry, insincere, unwilling, don't understand didn't learn from it, basically didn't learn from it. So, this first point of the feeling of compassion must have this foundational point of what did you learn from it? If you didn't have this point, if you don't ask ourselves this point, what did I learn from it? Then really, you don't learn anything from it. You are just doing it because Rinpoche says to do, the Lama says to do, the Geshe says to do, the Genla says to do, the Anila says to do, or some senior says to do this, do that, but there's no feeling. I give you a very good example would be, do you all remember a few years ago we had a massive cleanup in the temple? Some of you are not here then. We had massive cleanup. We even climb up and clean the walls. Remember? Yeah. Do you remember after that we clean and we clean and we clean. We wipe with soap water all the walls, the pillars and everything, right? And after that, it was in preparation for Kyabje Chadar Rinpoche to come, right? And what is astonishing is this, Rinpoche just arrived, right? And then he came in and he sat down. Rinpoche said to Geshe Tashi, both of them talked to each other and they said, yeah, oh, temple has got the pollutions washed away. Basically cleaned away the pollutions. Rinpoche didn't know who did what, right? He just arrived. Nobody tells him. Nobody tell him, say, oh, I clean, and nobody says who clean. Right? But as disciple, a student, before Guru comes, then there is this cleanup. So Rinpoche came, Rinpoche sat down, and Rinpoche said, oh, really very nice. Okay, so this is the foundation of the Jocho practice. Every morning, Jocho practice, first you have to clean your room, clean the altar, prayer area, the floor, right? Then clean the offering tables, right? Clean the water bowls. Everything is swept or mopped. Right? Then after that, then you make the offerings. The whole feeling is very different, you know. The whole feeling is very different when you follow that. And then when you sit down and you meditate, or when you do your daily prayers, what you really is feeling is an inner kind of cleanliness. This is called mental, this creates something important called mental hygiene. Physical hygiene we know, oh, keep clean and stuff like that, right? Physical hygiene, and then there is this mental hygiene. So the external phenomenal part actually influences our body, speech and mind. This is something that's very important. That's why it's important to, if you make flower offering at the altar table, it's important to wash or rinse the flowers, you know, and change the water in the vase. Okay, when there are flowers and stuff like that. So everything is refreshed. Everything, the moment there's water, there's a refresh. Okay, that's why during Vesak Day, there's a sprinkling of the blessed water. Right? In the beginning, oh, I don't like, very cold. After that, everybody like. Why? Because there's a feeling of refresh. This feeling of refresh means, you know, purification, hygiene. You know? Hygiene of body, speech and mind. Right? So this is something that's very important first. Alright? So this feeling of compassion. Now we move to the understanding. What is the point of somebody who practice, who knows a lot of Dharma, who recite a lot of mantra, but holds anger, wrong view, okay, holds on to anger, holds on to wrong view, and holds on to fear, holds on to the past, okay, and then therefore cannot feel compassion for others. You understand? This is something that all of us need to, we need to press this reset, control, alternate, delete every day. Every night, in fact. Every night, in fact. Not day. Every night. And then before we sleep, then you have to do, you know, you should sleep as your initiated idam. Why? Because we have, what is the purpose of practicing Tantra is to always be prepared. Like for example, us parents or parents, right? Those who don't have children but have animals, right? Parents and parents, right? They always have things they are prepared for their fur kids and their kids, right? And so, what is the important thing that they have is they have mental preparation for just in case anything. From having medicine at standby at home to always have standby food, standby medicine, standby drinks, standby candy, standby extra clothes, extra milk, extra this, extra that, right? Right? This is as parents. Then we think and we want to be prepared for anything that may turn up. Similarly, when we practice Dharma, the most important aspect is to have compassion for sentient beings. Because if you, and then how do you know, how do you have compassion for sentient beings? Okay? Try to watch movies about, then try to watch movies about children and try to watch movies about people having difficult life. Do you actually tear? Do you feel for the other beings? Okay, or do you just say, oh, it's just a movie? Okay. Now, there are people who actually came up to talk to me. They say, but Rinpoche, this is just a movie. My reply is, isn't this a big movie? Isn't our life a big setup, big cinema? Okay, for you to see, for me to see, for what everybody want to see. That's why you see when people go watch a movie, and then you get 100 people to write the summary of what they understood or felt or comprehended from watching that movie, 100 people, 100 different understanding, 100 different viewpoints. Some people will see more for this, some people see more of that, some people, certain things will jump out. And what is the important aspect to understand about this? How do we generate compassion from this? This is the point, the important point. The important point is when you see people acting up, do you get angry? Do you get angry when people act up? Other people misbehave, or other people, or you know, and stuff like that. Or other people get angry, other people this. Do you get angry yourself? You get angry, right? Right? Yeah. The point now is this. The first point regarding to tantric practice, how do you know you can have compassion, is this. When other people get angry, do you say, oh, this person suffers so much? Or do you get triggered by this person? Why this person behave like that? And then we also become like that. And therefore the justification of I am who you show yourself to me. I am who you show yourself to me. Okay? Maybe you are great Mahasiddha, I don't know. But accordingly, generally, for all ordinary beings, right, there is not a single being who does not appreciate kindness and compassion. And it is the very note of kindness and compassion that you know, that we can understand where the spirit of enlightenment comes from. Because I see, oh, this person, like for example, I know of some students, right, very easily triggered, very easily angry, very easily wrong view, very easily this and that, right? But this is because they themselves are so hurt as a child. So, when we can understand these points, that is where the actual feeling of compassion says, oh, yeah, this person is very irritating, this person very irritating, very nonsensical, or likes to, I don't know how to say in English, 很喜欢八卦, huh? Pakwa is not necessary gossip, you know. Busybody, gossipy, but also very curious in a bad way. Right? They want to go and find out about what other people's story, go and find out, oh, what happened to this family, what happened to that family, then automatically, very easy, all this story come out from them, you know. Very what? Nosy. Nosy, gossipy, whatever, okay? So when do we meet people like that? Huh? Do we meet people like that? Right? There will always be people like that. There will always be people like that. So, this feeling of compassion is as to have compassion for themselves. But how do you have compassion for themselves? For them? How do we cultivate that? That is the very important part. Okay? is to first have acceptance and compassion for ourselves. You cannot squeeze orange juice and expect watermelon juice to come, right? Correct? Right? So, if I squeeze Mandy, only Mandy juice come out, right? Right? If I squeeze Desmond, only Desmond juice come out, right? Like that. Right? So, like Desmond fruit or Mandy fruit, right? Yeah. So, we have this. So then, like this, we understand. You squeeze orange, get orange juice. So ourselves is, we know how to say, like now, first point is compassion. Then how to have compassion for others. Right? So the compassion for others must come from ourselves need to have compassion. But how to have compassion for ourselves? How to heal ourselves? You want to know? Okay? You want to know, huh? First point, and the only point, right, is, do you accept yourself? Like for example, you got, let's say I have, okay, no need to let's say, right? Reality is I have diabetes, right? Yeah. Almost 30 years now, 30 over years now. Then I thought, how to cure myself of diabetes? How? So it's like I have anger. How do I cure myself of anger? This was how I think to myself. How? Because I got angry actually a few months ago with the doctor. Why? Because doctor, I've seen this doctor for long time. Doctor say I must eat breakfast, I must eat dinner, because I must eat the 3 meals on time. I must eat this, I must follow, and then because I must eat the medicine and this and that. So some time ago then, my body some sort of like become immune to the medicine already, and then didn't have effect anymore. So doctor tell me, says, oh, now it's time for you to take injection. So then, if ordinary people, they say, okay, take injection, right? Right? Yeah, just some sort of like resign to the fate that I have to take injection. But I say no. So I went back to do some meditation and healing. So the first point is, what I want to say is, if you want to know how to heal yourself, actually everybody knows what's our own shitty problem on. No? You know that? Alright? For example, during consultation, right? Sometimes people don't like to hear the truth. I think they prefer drama lama, to tell them nice things. I told them in a nice way about their reality, so they don't like. Right? For one good thing, one good example is, you don't be so bad-tempered lah. Don't be so short fuse. How come you say I short fuse? I short fuse, me? How? Is she short fuse or not? This person short fuse or not? This person angry person or not? Right? So like that. And then, so the main thing right now is, if we want to have compassion for ourselves, is first we need to accept ourselves that we have emotional trauma. we must accept that each and every one of us have our own trauma, and the only way to be able to benefit others is to heal our own trauma. Okay? Many people feel that just put more plaster over it, put cosmetic makeup, then after that, look fine on the outside is okay. It is the energy inside that make us not okay. So what is important is for us to accept. For example, if you don't accept you have heart problem, you will not see a heart doctor, and you will not want to see a heart doctor. You will not want to follow the doctor's advice. You will not want to change your diet. You will not want to exercise. You will not want to do many things, right? You just say that, oh, I'm not ready. There's denial, and therefore you don't do anything. Denial, right? For example, if you're pre-diabetic and you know that you're pre-diabetic, what do? Continue to eat a lot of rice and carbo and oils and carbonated drinks, and so then to fulfill the prophecy of the doctor. Oh, this doctor very good. Doctor say I will get diabetes. This doctor very accurate. Wow, he's very good doctor. He say I will get diabetes. Wow. I really got diabetes. Okay, all this kind of things lah. We really sometimes it's weird, right? We are really wired in such a bad way, and we have accepted that this bad way is the way. So compassion must first come from acknowledgement of our own flaws. Okay? Acknowledgement of our own flaws. And comprehension for ourselves why we want to do something. Now I know if I acknowledge I have diabetes, then what do I want to do with it? Just max out, continue eating out everything, and therefore, die in 5-10 years with rotten limbs, okay? Or make certain adjustments. So the most important is recognition, acknowledgement, and then take action. So the action is, before we can have compassion for others, is to go and heal your own trauma. How you want to heal your own trauma, okay, is to actually, you talk to yourself, or go and see a therapist, right? Some people say, oh, just do purification practice just by reciting a lot of mantras and this and that, it will work. Honest word, if just by reciting mantra it will work, then this world will have peace already. World peace. Every religion, everybody reciting everybody's mantra, including Buddhist. So blind faith, and just by reciting without understanding, without Guru's permission, Guru's blessings and transmissions and everything, and visualization and feeling, to do this recitation and purification, and just reciting is just like making noise. But in this time and age, I must say, go do better than don't do lah. Right? We cannot also become so self-righteous and say, oh, if you do like that, might as well don't do. No, still do. Still do. Effect may come a lot slower, but still should do, must do. It's very important. So the first part is, when you can start to heal yourself. So many people ask me, so what works? I say hypnotherapy works. Right? Hypnotherapy works. Right? Fasting works. Right? Don't eat dinner. Don't eat breakfast. Right? Just try to eat 1 meal a day. Yeah. So certain things that let you feel happy that you can do it. Okay, for example, no need to eat dinner. No need to eat, then don't need to eat lah. That at first you thought very difficult. In the last time we did a fasting retreat in Kota Tinggi a few years ago, right? Many people came up to me, oh, Sifu, Rinpoche, this is the first time in my life I miss a dinner, First time in my life, older than me, first time in your life. I said, my reply was, I rejoice in your merit, always got a lot of good food to eat. Right? Yeah. But I also rejoice in your willingness to try and don't eat. Then you realize actually you don't die. Okay? So, what is the message here? The message here is celebrating every little success. The message here is celebrating every little success. When you can, normally I will get angry, but I don't get angry. Wow, very good. Give yourself a pat. Okay, go drink a cup of tea or coffee just to, and smile. Okay, many people get angry for no reason, no. But my advice and sharing is, you should be happy for no reason. Okay, just smile for no reason. Okay, just smile and choose to be serene for no reason. The mind doesn't really need to always be engaged on. The mind can disengage and be at ease. Okay, just like the car cannot, doesn't always need to drive. Can park there and just relax, right? Right? But when it's time to use, then perform. When it's time to rest. Time to service. So this is the first part, is the compassion part. Okay? Up to here is where it's okay. Right? The next part is the second part. So thank you, those who did not receive tantric teaching. Okay? You may go home now. Okay? Those who did not receive tantric initiations, okay, you may go home now. Please switch off the